Water is the essence of life, flowing through our planet's veins and sustaining every living creature. Yet, our precious water resources are under constant threat from water pollution, a crisis that affects not only the environment, but also human health and global economies. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances, often originating from human activities, contaminate bodies of water such as lakes, rivers, oceans, and groundwater. These substances, ranging from chemicals and toxic waste to microorganisms and excess nutrients, render water unsafe for drinking, agriculture, recreation, and even for the plants and animals that depend on these aquatic ecosystems. The sources of water pollution are varied and are typically grouped into two main categories: point sources and non-point sources. Point source pollution is easy to identify, coming from a single, localized origin, such as a factory, wastewater treatment plant, or an oil spill. Non-point source pollution, on the other hand, is diffuse and harder to trace, arising from multiple sources over a wide area. Examples include agricultural runoff, urban stormwater, and atmospheric deposition. One major type of water pollution is chemical pollution. This occurs when hazardous chemicals, such as pesticides, heavy metals like mercury and lead, industrial solvents, and household cleaning agents enter water bodies. These chemicals can persist in the environment for decades, accumulating in the food chain and posing severe risks to both wildlife and humans. Exposure to contaminated water can lead to serious health issues, including organ failure, cancer, and developmental disorders. Biological pollution is another significant concern. This involves the introduction of harmful microorganisms, such as bacteria, viruses, and parasites, into water systems, typically through untreated sewage, animal waste, or runoff from landfills. These pathogens can cause waterborne diseases like cholera, dysentery, and hepatitis, which collectively afflict millions of people every year, particularly in regions lacking adequate sanitation. Physical pollution refers to changes in the physical properties of water, such as temperature, color, or turbidity. Sediment runoff from deforested land, for example, can cloud water, blocking sunlight and disrupting the ability of aquatic plants to photosynthesize. Plastic pollution is also a form of physical pollution, with millions of tons of plastic waste dumped into rivers and oceans each year, harming marine life and entering the human food chain. Nutrient pollution, primarily caused by excess fertilizers and animal waste, leads to the over-enrichment of water bodies with nitrogen and phosphorus. This triggers a process known as eutrophication, where rapid algae growth depletes oxygen in the water, suffocating fish and other aquatic life. The result is often dead zones, areas where life can no longer be sustained. Radioactive pollution, though less common, poses serious long-term risks. Sources include nuclear power plants, medical facilities, and improper disposal of radioactive waste. Even tiny amounts of radioactive material can have lasting impacts on both ecosystems and human health. Thermal pollution, often overlooked, occurs when industries use water for cooling and then discharge it at higher temperatures back into rivers or lakes. Elevated water temperatures reduce oxygen levels and disrupt the delicate balance of aquatic habitats, making it difficult for organisms to survive. Oxygen depletion is a further consequence of many forms of pollution, especially nutrient pollution. As decomposing organic matter consumes oxygen, aquatic animals suffer and entire ecosystems can collapse. The effects of water pollution ripple far beyond the immediate environment. Contaminated water threatens food security, damages fisheries and tourism industries, and increases the cost of cleaning and distributing safe water. Addressing water pollution requires global cooperation and local action. Enforcing regulations, investing in wastewater treatment, adopting sustainable agricultural practices, and raising awareness about the importance of protecting our water resources. Safeguarding clean water is not just an environmental imperative, but a fundamental necessity for life itself. Only through collective responsibility and concerted effort can we restore and preserve the purity of our planet's water for generations to come.